week in economics we had two guest speakers come in. One of them was Trent Grinkmeyer, and one of them was Tara from the Regions Bank. So Trent Grinkmeyer taught us about what his dad's, I guess you could say, taught him about investing. So traditional investing is stocks and bonds. So a stock is an ownership in a company, and a bond is an issue bonds to raise money rather than borrowing money from a bank. And then the average Americans invest in 401k, which is their retirement plan, the IRA, and non-qualified accounts. And so he taught us that the goal of investing is to generate cash flow and growth. And to generate growth, you have to buy an asset that grows in value. And to generate cash flow, you have to buy an asset that pays you a paycheck. So the rich invest in business, property, and ideas. And the steps to success are build your knowledge about your passion, understanding and committing to the idea that stuff does not pay a mailbox check, and assets do pay mailbox checks. And also commit to your future today. So a student should save 2/3 of their money that they receive. For adults, it's 1/3. And they also need to have a goal, and that knowledge equals power. So then Miss Tara, when she came in, she taught us about Regions banking and checkings and savings. So Regions allows people to have free accounts until they're 25, and then the banks are required to have a certain amount to cover everybody's fund, which in this case is $250,000 per person. And then a checking account is working day-to-day fund, and a savings account is what you're saving up. So it could be like your 401k. And every time you swipe a credit card, the money adds up, and at the end of the month you pay a bill, and the interest is 10%. But if you have no bills, that means you have no credit card or credit score, which means you have no loan. So yesterday we moved into our apartment, which is pretty exciting. So Miss Tara gave us checks, and so 2 days ago on Friday I was able to put in my first check, and I put my salary for the month, which was $2,956.68, and I put it into my checkings account, and I had to write a check, and then we had to pay our rent, and so in my case it was $600, or it was actually $1,200 because we had to pay a security deposit. And then also we were able to pay our electrical bill, which is $75 to get started, and it's due the 13th, but if it's late then it's $10. And so we were able to move in, and I figured out like what we needed for our apartment, and it actually costs a lot more than I thought. However, our apartment is already furnished, so we don't have to worry about like couches and beds